And greetings YouTube gamers, welcome to another episode of Retro Raider. My name is Johnny Retro and welcome to the channel. I'm super excited about today's video because we are going to talk about one of my favorite PS1 games of all time, and that game is MediEvil. MediEvil is back and I'm going to share with you guys my first impressions of the upcoming remake because yes, I did have a chance to play the game. Now first of all guys, no, I don't have a review copy or a review code or anything like that. What happened was that last week was the 2019 edition of Comic Con Portugal. Sony was there and they had an amazing catalog of upcoming games, upcoming releases, and MediEvil Remake was one of them. I got the chance to play the first level entirely, and yeah, I wanted to make this video to share my first impressions with you guys because, as you guys know if you follow my channel, I'm a huge MediEvil fan. And before you start attacking on the comment section, yeah, I do say MediEvil, so just bear with me. Okay, first things first, how did I play the game? So there was a PS4 Pro kiosk there, and yeah, that's how I got the chance to play it. I got there very early in the morning, so fortunately I had extra time to spend with this game. Now let's talk about the graphics first, let's just take that out of the way. What can I say about the graphics? The graphics look beautiful, look amazing, look modern, look fresh. That's exactly how MediEvil would have looked if this game was released today. Now, if we look back at the first game, of course that we are talking about, you know, a 3D game from the 90s, a PS1 title, and the game looked beautiful back in the day on the PS1, and honestly, I think that it aged pretty well, but, you know, compared to the remake, I mean, it's mind-blowing, it really is. I mean, the textures, the animations, the colors, the ambience, it still has this dark tone to it, and that's one of the things that I really don't want to be lost with the upcoming remake because, you know, MediEvil is a game that it is very inspired in early Tim Burton stuff. It is a dark game but with a lot of humor in it. And that dark humor, you know, dark ambience, like, you know, a childish Halloween, that's what I'm looking for in a MediEvil game. Now, gameplay and mechanics, I mean, they're all there. If you played the original game, you will be right at home. I got the chance, of course, to try out the sword, the shield, the daggers, and the throwing arm, of course, that it's still there. Yeah, you can rip off your arm and use it as a weapon. Now, I want to talk about the camera, because the camera in the original MediEvil game was very good at the time for a PS1 game. And as you guys can see right here, it was DualShock compatible. And of course that on the upcoming remake, I was expecting, you know, a brand new camera situation here, but what happens is that I think that they tried to mimic the original camera of the game, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings about that because, you know, compared to other modern games, the camera is probably not that good, you know, as good as those, but I mean, this is a remake of an original PS1 game, so I'm okay with that. Now, audio guys, unfortunately, I really can't tell you much about it because, as you can imagine, there was a lot of noise, you know, a lot of background noise. I did capture some footage of me playing MediEvil, as you guys can see right here. So roughly speaking, the sound did sound very good to me, but you know, just keep that in mind. And about the level design, of course, we are talking about the iconic first level, the first level of MediEvil. Everything was there, everything. Now, it has been ages since the last time I played the original game, but I think that they changed the layout a little bit. And I also think that the level looks a little bit bigger to me. And I'm not talking about the enemies, the encounters, or the areas. I'm talking about, you know, the whole perspective of the level, you know, of the area. And yeah, it looks a little bit bigger for me. The talking gargoyles are there, the zombies, the funny jump scares, because yeah, we do have a little bit of those in MediEvil. And last but not least, I have to talk about this, and this is going to be for all of the hardcore MediEvil fans out there. One of the most iconic areas of MediEvil is, of course, the Hall of Heroes. I completed the first level, I did got the chalice 100%, and yeah, I got the chance to visit the brand new Hall of Heroes. And I think that not only for me, but for all of the MediEvil fans out there, this is very important. This is a very important part and area of the game. Now, was I disappointed or was I impressed? Let me tell you. The Hall of Heroes, the brand new Hall of Heroes, looks beautiful. It just looks beautiful. It looks awesome. It looks amazing. I think that we could have asked for much more. Every classic aspect was there and much more. I mean, the lighting of the room, the ambience, the gargoyles, the statues of the past heroes. And then my MediEvil Remake experience ended. Now, of course, this was just, a first impression of the game. This was just, the first level. But let me tell you this, guys. I think that this remake is going to be amazing. Still, I think that this should have been a remake of both games, but fingers crossed, because if this remake succeeds, and I think it will, we might get MediEvil 2 along the way. Fingers crossed, MediEvil fans. And yeah, I'm really looking forward for this upcoming remake. This is probably my most anticipated remake of this year, because, this is my childhood right here. I mean, MediEvil, this is an iconic PS1 game. Because at the end, guys, there are these games that you like, games that we love playing, amazing games, but then there are games that, like MediEvil for me, for example, games that are part of our childhood, it defined an era, I mean, it's iconic, it's more than just a game for me. It's memories, it's passions, it's nostalgia. And that's the reason why I have this channel, because I love to share these memories, with you guys. And that was the video, guys. These were my first impressions of the upcoming MediEvil remake for the PS4, and let me know down below, guys, if you are a MediEvil fan. Let me know if you played the original game back in the day on the PS1. Let me know if you are excited about the upcoming remake. Let me know on the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to put a like on this video, please subscribe to the channel, and take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming community, and game a lot.